trivia. And so it is called Kiss, Marry, or Kill. And then Big Akwes was asked between or among Nanagrada, Vivian Jill, and then Cina, which of these is he going to kiss, kill, or marry? So he chose to kill Cina. Why? And the how he was explaining the thing, the graphic explanation, it was very, very, very unpalatable. So he received bashing on social media, and even Cina posted calling the Ghana Police Service to deal with the matter. And then later on, we've seen an apology coming from Big Akwes. And so the Ghanaian actor and filmmaker Big Akwes has apologized to Cina after making disturbing comments about her during an appearance on Bright TV that sparked public outrage. So the incident happened during a segment on Bright TV where Big Akwes took part in the game Kiss, Marry, Kill. When asked to choose between actress Vivian Jill and Cina, he said he would marry Vivian Jill. However, that what followed is what shocked viewers. Big Akwes graphically stated that he would kill Cina, going as far as to describe how he would use a magic mirror to summon her, stab her with a knife, and then drink her blood.
I mean, how?
And so many people who watched the video found his words violent and troubling. So on 1st July 2025, Cina reacted to the video on social media, and she stated that she felt threatened by Big Akwes' comment and tagged the Ghana Police Service and the Ministry of Communication, asking them to look into the matter. Now, her post went viral, and then netizens criticized both Big Akwes and Bright TV for allowing such language to be aired. In response to the backlash, Bright TV invited Big Akwes back on air to clarify his comment, and during the follow-up appearance, Big Akwes said he never meant any harm and insisted that his words were only meant to entertain. This was meant for purely entertainment purposes. Bright TV also issued an apology in the caption of the video. They posted about Big Akwes' apology. They acknowledged the public's concern and apologized to both Cina and their viewers. And some people think even the apology wasn't giving apology.
It wasn't good enough. And we are trying to reach out to some of our panel online.
Yeah.
I think.
But before we go online, let's come. Yeah, Edem Mensachotome, aka 2nd August, is here. He also followed the issue, and he has a lot to share on this one. Edem.
Yeah, Kwame. I mean, I was watching the said interview with disbelief that a media personality or journalist will allow a panel to graphically, kids are watching, other people are watching, and even if it's for the fun you are talking about, I mean, that graphic description is not fun, and you allow the person to go on. Why is your conscience? Will you be happy if he was talking about you or a brother? I mean, because we need to exercise some sense of, better judgment.
Yeah.
In situations like this, especially when you are, you need to understand the person you are interviewing.
Sure.
And if you know that the person has a certain deficiency or a person can go a certain way, you need to be able to drive the person in order not to breach certain ethics among others. Because if you look at the GJ Code of Ethics, it talks about respect for individuals' rights to privacy and human dignity. And what they did wasn't dignifying to Cina.
Yeah.
Especially when from the onset of the interview, you could clearly see the presenter trying to rob in Cina, knowing
because
that
of the history,
they are not in good terms, and you place premium on trends than the impact of whatever you are churning out. I mean, how do you want Cina to feel? How do you want the family of Cina so to feel.
And I hear her mother was so worried about it.
I mean, who wouldn't be worried? Because how can you think of this? You understand, especially in the dispensation we are in. You certainly, because when take it time na obidina no akabibi na bibi ateche. And you'll be, if you were to be seen so, you'll be worried. And likewise the family members. I mean, and I didn't even like the posture of the apology. The posture. It was too, like, they were taking the thing very simplistic. If a trend is happening somewhere, you need to analyze it. Trend behind here. You need to analyze the extent of the trend, the impact. And you do not pick something and decide to without even understanding, because there are a lot of trends happening.
Even they have a way of saying it.
Yes,
they
it
don't
should
say
be reasonable.
Yes, they just say
it's
just straight away. Maybe I'll kill this person. I'll do this and I'll do that.
But you allow the person to graphically, like, when it's really, 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 I mean, saddened my heart. And I think producers, I mean, programs managers, and those who are in charge of content, because I mean, radio, TV, the media is very powerful.
Very powerful.
It goes to look at the number of eyeballs, I mean, who have watched this, the young people in. I mean, we need to understand that all of us do not think the same. Or there are some people who think a certain way. And if you are not careful, those people will easily even pick up, like he's training certain people how to go about, Obi or her, maybe he wants to go and execute something. He doesn't know how to go about it. And you have allowed somebody to sit on air to teach him, do this, and I mean, how?
And then for those who have not seen the video,
heard
the audio, take a listen to what Big Akwes said.
One of and one of one. Evangelist Mama Party. Patricia, Siama, Mrs. Siama. Yes. Eke Nanagrada. Yes. Me ware ni fisa wono na de me banka ha. Okay. On way back 2017. Okay. Na me yedmo Royal TV. Okay. Me na nam de atesem eba. Okay. Ana oto me free Royal TV de me ba Tele TV. Wow. Nti no ene yi we me ma me prekope. Okay. Ti me ware ni but say me ma ne pega. Wona se kiss na wo ka. Me ma me. Okay. Na Cina so ne Vivian Jole. One obe ware no. One of no ena one awuko no. Me kunu. One, Vivian Jill, me video biacho, movie biacho. Menene ye wedding. Okay. Oh yeah, buddy, me fenano. Ebe dabon ten say many Vivian Jill worry. Aye video ebe dabon ten. Ne ba no one last one no. Me hu akra na me say me ba. Me fe Vivian say na me to last speaker. Obeka say dia say for body sika bre no. Ati ase. Eti Vivian ono me yere. Na ye say dia obetwe no so sika na ye Cina so wana. Cina so me twen edi nefi ahwehwem twentwem wo be gina ho esi mi kurase kan mienu a left and right anase sika na ba kope sika na sen e bia opese we use bia it's just for entertainment purposes so e bia opese we use bia yes me chine di nefi da ho na bi na be gina ahwehwem na me gimi space no esi mi kurase kan na bo ne mo jane tu sen na me de me sa so mo jano na me no yes. How
can a grown man?
You can't continue. You can't even continue
for the words in there. But this was what Big Akwes said on that television station a few days ago.
That is so not cool.
So
not cool. That is so not cool.
You cannot even understand. And the presenter was on. She was just interested about the clicks and reactions which will come.
She has got it.
Okay, let's find out how Tilly Ekuyanipa also feels about this particular one. Hello, good morning, Tilly.
Hello, Kwame and Doreen. How are you?
Yeah, and good, how are you doing?
I'm unwell. Big Akwes, he has attacked Atiadonko, and as an Atiadonko too, I feel attacked.
Oh, Sisifianabi.
Yes. I can relate. I can relate.
How did you feel when you saw this video?
I felt like I'd seen a Satan in real person sitting on TV talking or saying something demonic or very satanic. First of all, I think I have to start the conversation from this point. I think media, we have to do better. We really have to do better. And everything that happened on that platform was intentionally done because this was an interview. Obviously, I'm sure we are all media people. If you want to interview somebody, you do a little background and then know what they've done in the past, who they've met, and certain things around them. So the fact that the producers of the show, they were able to pick Mama Pat, pick Vivian Jill, and then pick Cina So means that they knew exactly what they were doing, serving Cina So on a platter for Big Akwes to devour her like that on TV. Because if you listen to the story of his encounter with each one of them, they know that he has a past with Mama Pat, right? What you heard. And then they spoke about Vivian Jill. So clearly they know he has a movie with Vivian Jill. So the reason and the only reason they would have added Cina So and not any other musician in Ghana, because I don't think Big Akwes is a musician or Big Akwes has done a collaboration with Cina So in the past or anything. So the only reason they will pick Cina So is because of the recent issue that happened, which means that you intentionally, the producers and the host intentionally served this lady to this man, hoping to see what he would do or say, or hoping to get this kind of reaction. So I was quite surprised that the host of the show was, after the thing became so gory, she was like, oh, it's for entertainment. Please, who's entertainment? Because I wasn't entertained watching the thing. Kwame, were you entertained?
No.
Exactly. So you intentionally instigated and did something, and they got a reaction, and then you issue a caveat to make it seem like you didn't know this was going to happen. And to me, I felt everything that was done in bad faith, because I really don't see how this is entertaining for Cina So's mother or Cina So, or even we that we were watching. I really don't see it. And if we are going to let these things slide and after then after Cina So, who next? And to me, it was everything that was done. It was just bad. So many times we've seen people play this marry, kill, kiss thing. How many times have you watched it and felt the way you felt? And the fact that we all felt that way means that something went wrong. And to me, the posture of the media house, the host, when they even did the apology interview with Big Akwes, shows that it's like they don't see their role in what they did. You instigated it. In fact, if we are supposed to share blame, you get 80%, because Big Akwes wouldn't have picked on Cina So if you are giving a name like Wendy Shea in there. So the fact that you intentionally said the lady to him for him to imagine how visual and he's going to brutalize this lady on TV, shows that you were a big part of the problem. And it's just not cool. And to me, like when I was watching, I was like, this thing is so satanic. I don't know what Cina So has done to Big Akwes.
Tilly, he has now apologized. Should he be forgiven?
Listen, it's not on to me to because as I said, I feel this way because what I watched wasn't pleasant, and as I said, as a 65 I felt attacked. But the person in the center is Cina So and what he decides to do with this thing. Honestly, I think at this point, I've seen that she has made a post tagging Ghana police, some judge, and I think NC also trying to get them to pay attention to it. But honestly, at this point, it's not becoming funny. If they want to see it as it's just for entertainment and things, it's not funny. At least not for her mental health. It's not funny. So what is she going to do about it? Can she get a court order so that this man doesn't mention her name in any situation again? She should do that, because I really don't see how anything this man says concerning Cina So is entertainment for her, promote her, or that's anything good for her brand, rather than the way he's viciously attacking. And you see, this thing should have been something very light, right? Like, kind of girl. But the fact that we all feel this way when we hear it means that something went wrong in that conversation. Something went wrong.
All right. Thank you very much, Tilly Akwes Nipa, there for your comments. And we also have Nana Poku Ashes on the line right now. Let's speak to Ashes and find out how he feels as well. Ashes, good morning.
Morning, Kwame.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm okay. I'm good.
How did you hear, or when did you hear of this particular case? When did you see the video?
Okay, so I am closer to Cina's family in a very special way. So her big sister, Nali, sent me the video 2 days ago or so. And then she was really, really angry. And she put her mother on the line. And the rage in which her mother was on was something else. So I had to also put myself in that situation and feel what they feel. And watching the video, it was really bad. Really, really, really bad. You don't say such words, particularly to a lady. I mean, it's not nice. Very, very disgusting. So what we did was, when I first saw it, I told her to calm down. I tried to calm the family down. They're also looking up to me, being a media person. What could I also do to help? Because this is becoming one too many from the same big Akwes person. What exactly has he got against this lady that he would want to go on and on every time her issue comes forth? He really wants to batter her. It really wasn't cool. So I first made a call to Ricky Anoche, who is Max TV's programs manager. It first happened there. That's why I called him, because the first time it happened, I was called into the fray again, which the family wanted to sue.
You mean the first time he spoke about Cina? Yeah.
Yeah. It happened on Max TV, and the family wanted to take legal actions. Then again, they called on me. So I called Ricky Anoche, and we spoke about it extensively. We spoke to the family. The apologies were made personally to Cina and the family and everything. So I think they let us slide. They also asked, okay, it could be part of entertainment. But for it to happen again, I had to call Ricky, and I told Uncle Ricky that, no, we're not going to sit down for this man to, take advantage of this innocent girl for nothing. So we're taking legal actions now. Calling him because his station will be dragged into the matter. Because then we're going to use the first case as an evidence. Then the second one would also be pushed. And he, being a father to most of us, he intervened. He said he would do his best to try and get to the bottom of this guy, get the guy and everything. So I think he called Kofori, who happens to be the programs manager as well for Bright TV. And we both had a conference call. The said person was called into the call. He apologized and everything. And I told him my piece that, no, it is not cool. I mean, you might be saying it for fun purposes, but the way you went along with your words, the choice of words, no, nobody does that. This is evil. This is barbaric. For you to be saying this, you would see it as you're playing. But do you think another person listening or watching would actually deduce what you're saying like playing, or you're just making some gimmick? No, even me, I saw it as very serious. It's something, what you say is what you mean to do. Because this is the second time you're attempting this lady. So, no, we're not going to sit down like that. So, Kofori and them, try to talk us out of it. But the family was bent on pushing the issue. So as I speak to you, a complaint has been made, right, to the cybercrime division. And
oh, really?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
Yes, of course. Yeah, they are not going to sit down just like she's somebody's family member. She's somebody's daughter.
Ashes, Big Akwes has apologized.
He has, most definitely. But you see, I don't control the family. I can only speak from the entertainment side of it and try to plead with the family not to go forward. But they also have their stance. This is a threat.
Have they seen the apology video?
I have. I was the first person they sent it to me. When it was done, they sent it to me first. And Kwame, I shared it with you, if you remember.
No, I'm talking about the family, Cina's family.
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
But you see, it's a choice here. Whether to let it slide and say, oh, it's because of entertainment purposes, we're not going to touch it. Or they're going to, take it on. Because the girl is being traumatized by this. She's having sleepless nights. Why do you use such words on me? What have I done to you? And then again, like we're all saying, this whole thing, goes to the doorstep of the TV station. How do you allow somebody to use such graphic words on TV? And how do you even say it is a game and then you are using kill on national TV? Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? It's a game somewhere. It's their culture. Is it your culture Do we entertain such words? Then we can freely use the word "fu" on radio. Sorry, if it's early in the morning. We can use that and go free, because then we say, "Oh, we are copying blindly." No, every country has parameters of what they want to do in terms of their culture, and this is out of our culture. For you to be playing such games on TV, the producers of the show must bow their heads in shame. They must be sacked. They didn't do their job well. Whoever gave the girl that question did her no good. And she herself too. I mean, come on. When you saw those questions, you should look at it. One thing I like about Mr. Hagler so much is when you are speaking, some of us that we are able to speak bluntly and freely, he will be looking at you. The moment you are going somewhere, Hagler will call you to book. No, don't say this. You have to retract. So when they gave you these questions, you were supposed to ask them that, no, this is not something I want to do. Kill. But you also followed it. And like, people are angry. If you read comments on social media, the apology, yes, it looks frail. It doesn't look like something which they themselves as the station have taken it serious. The way they apologize looks very frail. It looks like, yeah, let's please them. No, it is a serious offense. And I saw something yesterday that Sam George has also taken it on. The women's rights activists and all that should wake up and take it on. It might be a joke, but listen, there's a way you educate the people. You understand? This should be a caveat for others not to go into such situations or use such words or language on TV or radio anywhere. And if one doesn't serve as a deterrent, then it means every day somebody's going to go apologize and go scot-free. No, it's wrong.
All right. Thank you so much, Nana Poku Ashes. We will get back to you if there is any other update to this particular issue. Thank you very much for your time. All right. So, Doreen, you just heard Nana Poku Ashes, but there are some comments here.
Yep. And, quite a number of them. And,
quite a number.
I think it says, watching the show live and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi, Tanoso, Kesben Junction, and the main location from Pedroa.
I love this listener.
Martina Cruz. And I think Ifya, what is it?
Ifya Chobi.
Okay, it says, please wish Jerry Nyamiaku, yes, Simmons, happy birthday. May he be the greatest and overcome his enemies. Adriba says, Big Akwes, the least said about him, the better. Ni Aklama 1 says, live from Pram Pram. Ningo B. Tete says, this country, Ningo B goes on to say that the NCA should look into the matter and act immediately. He goes on to add that Tilly did. What has Tilly done?
Ningo, shouts to you.
Mami Abnabi says, how can a professional journalist ask a question on TV? You, these media journalists, are something else of late. You don't have to blame the big Akwes. Well,
we will do better.
We'll do better, but we also pray that some of these things don't come out the way they are. I am just thinking, I don't know how Cina will be feeling, because she's a very good girl. Yeah, she's a good lady. She's so respectful. She knows where to go, where not to go, what to do and what not to do. So please, let's be mindful of such comments. We do not have enough female musicians in this industry. So when they go all out trying to do their best to also do something for the industry and also showcase what we've got, let's not try to bring them down the way it is being done at the moment. I am not happy about it at all. It is not exciting at all. I hope that something good comes out of it, and just like Ashes said, he hopes it will be a deterrent to most people who go on platforms to make certain comments.
Good one there. Yep. Adam, 30 seconds.
I think that there is nothing entertaining about this, and I mean, Big Akwes, knowing how it feels when a celeb or a popular person is being dragged, should know better and stop dragging his colleagues among others, even without any provocation. Yeah. I mean, this is not cool. Okay. He needs to stop this. And I really want to see the authorities take it up. I want to see them write to even NMC concerning the media house, among other things. We need to clean up the system and ensure professionalism prevails at the end of the day.
All right. Thank you, Adam Mensah Choteme, who is a journalist and